Hello everybody, welcome to a video. This one is about, well, it's a trap. Yes, for anybody that remembers anything like Star Wars reference, I wanted to do this video because I wanted to look at what the potential offers could be on July 4th. Because, look, let's face it, a lot of people like myself, they're in a position where rank 4 6-star materials, Tier 6 basic, Tier 3 alpha is going to be very important to them. You may be in the same position I am, you may not be. Basically, the position is that, as you can see on screen right now, Tier 6 basic wise, I am at 1, nearly 2 Tier 6 basics, and I need 3, and obviously to get a first ever rank 4 6-star of my choosing versus what I'd be dictated to at a point of 100%ing. And I really want to choose a champion because I want to bump my prestige. The other element to this is that my Tier 3 Alpha is kind of like just below 1.5. So in order to kind of get this fully topped up, I will have to at some point explore Act 7. But as a lot of you know, when you do the initial completion, you get an offer which is of 10,000 units. Now, some may argue the value of having these extra things like revives and health potions and energy refills. Are they going to be of significant value to you? And the likelihood is yes they are, if you've got content to do and feel like things might happen, mistakes may happen or whatever. And I'm definitely in that position because I've got things like Karina's challenges still to do in order to kind of get more rank 4 6-star materials, and also things like Abyss of Legends to a lesser degree, but I think of a value and interest perspective, I'd be worth using those energy refills, those health potions and revives in order to do Karina's challenges. So I feel that's the reinvestable element right there. But that's not really what the point of this video is about. It is relevant to the video, but also it is kind of, as I say, all about it's a trap. And why is it a trap? Well, it could go one of two ways. Now, I've been having many discussions with many players about this, about where they plan to invest the 10,000 units, because some have decided to not get it. At the end of the day, you do you with whatever you want to do in game. But at the end of the day, you've got to make that decision of preparation for July 4th deals. Okay, July 4th is now going to be at the end of this week, what, like 3 months away? So you have to make a decision how many units you can get in that space of time. Now, I'm really hoping how my process goes for the foreseeable month is that I'm able to get the 10,000 units I require to allow myself to get the deal at that value. I don't want to spend an additional 2,000 units. I'd rather use those 2,000 units to save for July 4th deals. As a lot of you know, I made a decision to be non-spending as of the 26th of December, which now I am on my 3rd full month completed, and I plan to go at least to July 4th because I want to do some content about, you know, what's been the process, why I've done it, how much I've saved here, saved there, and other implications. And I think it's quite good as well to make that change to kind of get a real feel about, like, okay, from I can't say I'm free to play because I have spent in the past, but from a non-spending perspective, where one person was able to go, okay, well, have I made gains of my roster as a result of non-spending? Do I feel like I've cut myself off from any kind of competitive gains? What did I win? What have I lost as a result of it? And would I recommend being non-spending versus, or would I recommend spending in Marvel Contest? And that's something that I'll cover in a kind of more like a documentary type kind of like element to it. And that's going to be very exciting. Again, diverse away, get back to the point, Richard. I bloody well will. Okay, deals. We'll get it. Leave on screen right now. Deals. Okay. A lot of the time when you look at the deal situation and about decisions, whether you choose to spend or whether you choose to use your units, you're going to have to make key decisions because it may take a lot of time in order to grind arena to get back those units, or through other means in order to get those units. And you may feel at Cyber Weekend and July 4th deals, you might be let down. The biggest point with making a decision for myself about this is that I will be able to get my first ever rank 4 choosable champion after spending on this deal right here, this exploration first deal. And that's good because I did some like math on the situation, and like this is from the Cyber Weekend deals for Thronebreaker. I actually made a mistake, right? And it's actually a lot worse, and it is 12,000 units because you had to spend 2,000 units first of all to unlock the 5,000 bundles. So this is a 12,000 unit spend already back on Cyber Weekend 2021 to get half a tier 6 basic and I think just under half or something tier 3 alpha. And that's a big expenditure, especially considering to the fact that 10,000 units in this particular deal, depending if you were able to do the completion or not, really would like massively help you out, get that first ever rank 4 6-star champion if you were in the same position that I am in. But then there's no value with Cyber Weekend. So you kind of like hedge your bets when it comes to like July 4th deals. You could go to yourself, okay, well, July 4th will come about. Am I going to see any kind of advancement from Kabam on their deals of tier 6 basic fragments and tier 3 alpha? Because that's just the thing. These deals, Cyber Weekend and July 4th, they will be good and they'll be fit to purpose for players, right? They really will sort them out when it comes to things like rank 3 materials of 6 stars and tier 5 class catalyst to a degree. Cyber Weekend was better than July 4th, and July 4th was rubbish when it was come to doing that. So whether or not Kabam are going to improve or devalue, because that's another like term as well we need to kind of like put into here, devalue the extent of worth of the tier 6 basic. And recently, I know this is a good point, is that there's a current deal at the moment out, which is this one here, Thronebreaker Rank Up Selector, which is choose between 14,250 tier 6 basic catalyst fragments or 11,250 tier 3 alpha fragments. That's a very important thing right there. We've also got Deadpool Spring Cleaning, which is a spending event. Just to kind of reiterate, because just in case people are thinking they're going to be able to get something good and be non-spending, no, it's going to be a spending thing. There will be something available to you with some of the doubloons if they run Deadpool Spring Cleaning, and that could unlock a lot for players. But yeah, it largely depends on what Kabam want to give away. Tier 5 basics, tier 3 tier 5 class catalysts, 6-star shards were given out for free based on it, and a few other things. If you wanted more doubloons, you had to kind of like, well, yeah, buy stuff with money to get the deals. That's basically it. Get us tier 6 basics. So that was that. So again, bringing back things to the point, which it's a trap. It's that if spending 10,000 units right now on this deal goes back to what we said about like hedging your bets at what could happen. It could be a case that we'll have better deals than what we had in Cyber Weekend 2021. And to give you like a real kind of like picture right here, this is the deal right here for July 4th deals 2021, where you can see for 10,000 units being spent. But for what I go, you had to spend, first of all, to get the Superior Catalyst bundle, 28,500 tier 6 basics, 22,500 tier 3 alpha. So in the space of, what's that, like 6 months? July, August, September, October, November, 5 months, whatever. So in that kind of like time, actually Cyber Weekend's like it's 5-6 months, whatever. So like that gives you, again, like a perspective from the idea of how Kabam evolve these deals and the value of things. I mean, you look in game and like there's something that's like close to like half for the price of £44.99 UK. £44.99 is 1,450 units. So it's like saying like, well, from the value standpoint, that's how much Kabam are valuing that chunk of Thronebreaker pack right there as being half. So that's like, so that's like a quarter. So that's a quarter right there for 1,450. So if you kind of like 4 quarters, like 4 times, and that's like one specific thing. It's not like you can get both of those. So that's, again, like that's just 10,000 units. Comparison with this particular scenario, Kabam value this deal is 5,800 units. So at least with stuff like the Cyber Weekend deal, for example, at least one of them, at least you get a rank up 2 to 3 gem, a Nexus Cavalier crystals, and 500,000 gold. So that would be you know, that's saving of 800 units. No, saving of like, well, it's like a huge saving, really, on that kind of thing. It's like half of that. So I'll be like, what, 2,000, 2,400? See, 2,900, sorry, 2,900 units of value for that. So 2,900 units for the tier 3 alpha, plus the other stuff added into it there. So that stuff added to there. And the same thing with there. Again, 2,900 units of value for the tier 6 basic fragments and tier 5 class catalyst selector plus 6R nexus. So there is value to it. But if you wanted to get yourself at least a full, and this 5,800 is based on a full tier 3 alpha or whatever it is, the tier 6 basic, that is what you're going to have to kind of like look for. So it's a very difficult time. And as I said, like this is one of these situations of it could be a trap because you just don't know what is around the corner. And that's something to be wary of. So if you are thinking about saving for units, whether or not you're going for the deal at the end of Act 7, and whether or not you are kind of considering like, okay, well, I can get a better chunk from other stuff. Maybe it's like Cyber Weekend, or maybe it's July 4th, or maybe it's even like Deadpool Spring Cleaning. Do bear in mind, if you are spending, do make sure like to watch out for some of these deals that pop up from time to time, because they do, they can trap you with this extent of value. And as well, you know, look out for Deadpool Spring Cleaning. If you don't get like a good enough chunk from that, it could make for a very kind of rocky ride. Make those decisions. Like look at situations of the deal at the end of Act 7, the 10,000 unit cost. Look at older deals. You know, we'll be doing some value checks when it comes to you know, the July 4th deals. But I think just the thing is like, just watch out for the potential trap that could be round the corner when it comes to this stuff. It's a risk with July 4th. Will they be better than this? Possibly. But I don't think they'll be ridiculously improved from how they are with, say, the Cyber Weekend Thronebreaker deals. But, man, you've got to be wary at the end of the day. And that's really it. That's been the video. Just keep cautious. Think a bit about it. Think about what you want, because at the end of the day, you don't have to follow anything I say. You can just do what you feel like is right for you in game, but also make those decisions based on value. If you don't want to waste your units, don't waste your units. Think about repurposing them elsewhere. If there's something in those deals, whether it's Act 7, Deadpool Spring Cleaning, or July 4th, then don't do it. Focus on different areas. You do you at the end of the day. That's been a video. Check out some other content located on screen, and I'll see you in the next video whenever that will be. Much love. Bye-bye.